different perspectives on them though. But how do you feel about the whole 50-50 with a partner thing? If you living with somebody and paying 50-50, how do you feel about that whole thing?
The only issue I have, okay, so let me start again.
Mhm.
How I feel about 50-50, I feel as though you should have a partner that agrees with you financially. You guys should be financially compatible. That's one. Two, personally for me,
Mhm.
I feel as though if I'm going 50-50 financially, I need you to be going 50-50 with everything
In
else.
the house.
A lot of the times the burden, so we go back to the last question is, or the last statements rather, as far as like traditionalism versus unconventionality. And I think that oftentimes I've come across men who want to do the 50-50 financially, but they don't necessarily want to do the 50-50 with housework or rearing the children or vacationing. I mean, there's a lot of different things that go into relationships and partnerships, right?
Yeah.
But I'm okay with 50-50 unless you're doing 50-50 of the work with me. Quite simply, I need you to be able to, okay, we pay 50-50 on the bills, but are you doing 50-50 of the laundry? Are you doing 50-50 of cooking? Are we going back and forth? And it's not so much of tallying, right? I think
Yeah,
that's
that,
corny.
that
I
that good
think
look.
that's
I'm
whack.
so glad you said that. I'm
Um,
sorry, not to cut you off. I'm so glad you said
yeah,
that though, because that I feel like is the problem. Is people start to try like you tallying up what I do and what you do, and now we gotta have this like, oh well, I do this much and you do. I
no,
guess not that. But that's all I want to say. I'm
no.
just glad you said that though.
This is partnership. Partnership. If it's anything else, if it's like this, that's not gonna work. That's not
Yes.
gonna work. And I think, like I said, it all goes back to compatibility. We have to realize that we can't go after a man that wants to just you go 50-50, and then you as a woman, you don't want to work and you want a man that wants to take care of all the bills. Well, why are you with a man that wants to go 50-50? It doesn't make sense, honey.
That's
It
true.
doesn't.
That's
And,
true.
and, and for the men as well, you want a woman to go 50-50, but then you want to be with a fashionista, you want to be with the IG model that wants a
No,
that
you.
wants a man to
Oh
take care of
God,
her.
that's a fact.
It's
That
not
is a
gonna work.
fact.
It's not gonna work, my man. It's not gonna work, my man.
That's
I
a
mean, I'm
fact.
just being real. And
That's a
so
fact.
that it that is what it is. That's how I feel about it. Me personally, I would love a man to want to take care of me. And I feel like, one day I'm going to be deserving of that. Right now I'm working towards my own goals.
Right.
But and I've had men, now I don't want to say take care of me, but I've had men treat me pretty well. I mean,
Yeah.
for the most part. And so it's not to say that I'm looking for a man to fund my lifestyle or to fund who I am as a woman. No. But I do think that men, a lot of times when they do have the resources, they actually like taking care of their women anyway. So it's not a question of going 50-50 when
Well,
you're with the right
yo,
person. It's
that's
just
a
not.
fact. That is a fact. So many women don't understand that though. Like, hey, I promise you, if a man got it for real and he fuck with you, he has no problem in the world. It's not even a second thought though. That's what's so crazy. It ain't even. He don't even think about it. It's just already done. So you gotta, y'all
It's
gotta look at yourselves too at the same time. You say what?
yeah. I said this is not even a conversation.
It's not.
When a man really loves and cares about a woman, a lot of these conversations go out the window. I tell it like it is. A lot of it goes out the window.
Thank you.
You don't get pushback. You don't get pushback when you're with someone that truly cares and values who you are as a person. You
You
don't
just
get
don't.
pushback if, hey, babe, I need an oil change. Here, if he can't do it himself, right? If he's not a handyman, here, babe. There you go. I bet I need my hair and nails done. Here, babe.
How
I
you
mean,
feel
if he
about
loves and cares about you.